Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Redeemer. So this is next in line for the queue of ships that we need to tour, and this one is a little bit different. It's kind of like a smaller hammerhead, because it is a gunship, but it is quite very fast, and it's definitely not soloable. You cannot solo this ship. You have to have friends. It's literally like, if instead of the hammerhead, if I was like, when I said in the hammerhead video, like, would I recommend this to a small group of friends? It depends on what size of small it is. This is why, because I would recommend them this ship instead. Because this ship is like a lot smaller. It doesn't have as much HP or anything, but it's obviously a lot smaller, and you can still man all of the guns quite easily. Anyways, when you walk in, you have a double door. So you have the ramp and then a door here. So when you come in on this side, this is room for 2 SEU of storage right here already. We have a little wardrobe and 2 beds to sleep. And again, more wardrobes over here. So we've got 3 wardrobes total, and then another 2 beds. Okay, four wardrobes total. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't see that. Over here we've got our little dining station. It is quite dull in here though. Let me see if I can turn on the lights. No, so I did check, and that is just how the lights are. I mean, you can change them from like that to emergency lighting, but didn't really change much. But anyways, so right here we have our bathroom with a mirror that doesn't work again. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we've got much room in here. So this is our little bog, and then a shower on the wall. So it's very compact, but again, there is no toilet roll and anything. So you know, CIG finally aren't exposing me for my time on the toilet. But anyways, in here, oh wait, you get drinks on this ship? Excuse me? Bro. You get food? Is that food? Okay, I didn't mean to knock it over, I'm sorry. What is that though? Is this food? Bro. That's awesome. Like, the fact that you get food with the ship, that's a first. That's a first. I've never seen a mini fridge that actually works and actually comes with food. Like, look at how much stuff there is, bro. That's insane. Like, all of that stuff in here you can actually use, by the way. Like, you can eat and everything. That's so cool. Like that's an actual first. Like, I've never actually had a ship so far in this series that allows you to, like, it comes with food and drink. Damn, that's nice. That's a nice touch. Alright, so up here we have what looks to be a weapon rack. Yeah, there we go. So you can deploy all your weapons in here. Close that. Again, more components storage over here. So gravity generator, life support. But at the back here, let's go to the back first. We've got our seats to house anyone we're transporting, or if no one's in the turrets, it's just a place we can hold them. Back here is just components on components on components on components. Does any of these have an engineering terminal in them? I'm just looking because I'm curious. Does it have an engineering station? Like, can you use an engineering station in here, or is it just... No. I don't think there's an engineering station unless it's in here. No. So this is all just component base. And then obviously batteries as well, which aren't in the game yet. The same with... They haven't made life support generators or gravity generators yet, like physical ones. Oh, right, here's the engineering terminal. Right, okay. So that's fair enough. That makes sense. That's actually quite convenient, actually. So right here we have some turret access. So where is the button? There's going to be a button somewhere. You don't just stand on it. It's like it'll be somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thought so. Oh, that's quite cool animation. Never seen that one before. By the way, this is my first time touring this ship. I've never actually been in a reclaimer before, but I know a redeemer. Yeah, I've never been in the redeemer before. Oh my god, this is a ballistic, bro. That's insane. Bro, that's insane. If you have friends and you want to smoke people in the ship, man, I'm gonna recommend it to you, bro. Anyways, yeah, that's quite cool. And to be fair, if I'm not wrong, I think that was a size 4 turret as well, which is insane. It's a ballistic Gatling though. It wouldn't be a cannon because cannons are slow. The cannons are quite slow. But here's your 2 remote access turrets, so the one on the bottom and the top. And then you've got your pilot seat as well. So what does a pilot do? Does the pilot have any guns or does the pilot have nothing? Do the pilot have something? Or is it just going to be... Oh no, he does. He does have something. So let's... can I lift off, please? Hello? Why can I not lift off? Okay, technical difficulties. Hang on. Okay, so now the lights have updated. No, now they've came on. Anyways, oh, okay. So the front ones are quite slow, but it's 2 ballistic and 2 laser cannons. Again, with the by the sounds of it, they are quite heavy cannons as well. So I wouldn't recommend soloing this at all, because you're not gonna get any use out of soloing this. Like, there is no point in soloing this at all. Because the only thing you're going to get is pain and suffering, because there's going to be so many things shooting at you that you won't be able to keep up with it. Also, I haven't crashed. This is just the lightning, the lighting that's came on because the ship updated. There we go. Thank you. Right. So that's about it for this ship. I mean, there's not really much else to show off other than, like, you know, we can check on the component. Alright. So we're going to ignore that. But yeah, this is quite a nice looking ship, other than the fact that it's blaring lights at me right now. But yeah, I genuinely think this is like a really cool looking ship. It's quite nice. It is very fast. And again, it is just turrets on turrets on turrets on turrets on turrets. And I think I missed a turret actually up there, because that is a pilotable one. It isn't a one that, you know, you think. I think it was in the component room. I could have missed it. That's my fault. But yeah, this ship is really, really nice. And I think right now it's going through the same thing as the Hammerhead. It's kind of been nerfed into the floor. And unfortunately, like, it's just in a spot where it's like, I would recommend it, but at the minute, it's like, it's in a really rough spot where it's like, do you use it or do you not? Because there's probably better options. But when it's in its prime, I genuinely think that this ship is probably one of the best gunner ships to have, especially for a small, like, crew. However, all I will say is that this ship is quite pricey. So the Redeemer is only available in Hurston. You can buy it on the store page as well. So you can buy this on the store for $330 US. I don't know if that's before or after taxes, but again, that's how much it is on the store. But in game, I'm just gonna round it. It's pretty damn close to this number anyways. It's 10 million. Just under 10 million. That's the number I'm gonna give you. It's if you want the exact number, it is 9.8 million. But yeah, it's pretty damn close to 10 million. So for 10 million for this ship, unless you guys are just gonna run gun mission after gun mission after gun mission, and you have the funds to keep up with the ballistics and everything, honestly, I would recommend this ship, totally. Because I mean, even though it's quite compact and everything, it is literally just turret heaven. So if you just love bombarding people with turrets, mate, this is the ship for you. There's no doubt about it. Like, this thing is insane. It is, like, honestly, I've never seen more turrets on a small ship. Like, it's insane. Like, I've seen turrets on ships, but I've never seen like this many turrets on a small ship. Like, this is quite small. It's like, it's medium size, but I think it's classed as like a heavy gunship or a gun. I don't know if it's gunship or heavy gunship, but still, it's still a massive gunship. For like the size of it. Like, what I mean by massive, I don't mean like big. I mean like, it houses a lot of firepower. For the size of it. Like, you know, someone who's new to the game would probably see this and be like, yeah, I can beat that, and then they go up to it and then just get obliterated by like 7 turrets. You know what I mean? Like, if it's fully manned. You know what I mean? So it's just a case of like, it's like it's like when people see like a bear and they're like, oh, the bear looks friendly, but it's really not friendly. Like, that's how this is. It's like, it's literally like it's literally like a camo, like hidden in plain sight. Like, you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. I'll be able to take that on. And probably just tears you apart in like 3 seconds if you're in a smaller ship than it. So if you're a small group of friends, I would give it a go. It's quite a good ship to have. I would think anyways. Like, if I had a group of friends who wanted to run like bounty missions or player bounties, things like that, because it genuinely seems like quite a good ship. But in the state of the game is right now, with like the orgs camping bounties and things like that, or bounties being bugged, and obviously the constant thing of like you know, it being nerfed and buffed and nerfed and buffed, and hull damage being increased and decreased, things like that. It's just a long story, so it's worth giving it a go. If you're rich, if you've got 10 million spare, chuck it at it. But if not, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, and bye for now.